How's it going, everyone? It's Sam. Today I want to talk about something that I've never talked about before on the channel, and that's non-fungible tokens. So these are called NFTs. They've been getting a lot of hype recently. A lot of people have been talking about them. A lot of people have been going and buying these or creating these. Now, these are, again, non-fungible tokens, and a lot of these are selling for millions of dollars. A lot of creators, a lot of people in the tech space are now selling these off, and they're essentially moments in time, music, artwork, and they're all digital, and they're being sold for massive amounts of money. It's almost becoming like another type of asset that you can add to your portfolio, and I'm going to talk about it today. Now, I will hit on also what Ark Invest thinks about this. So they actually just talked about it in a recent email and their opinion on NFTs. I'll give you that here in a second. And then also I'll show you, what's happening right now, because a lot of people are making a lot of money on these. So if you guys like this, please leave a thumbs up. That's all I ask. Also, though, if you do want interest on your cryptocurrency, there is a link down below to BlockFi. There's also a link down there to WeBull. In case you want some free stocks, you can get up to $1,850 if you deposit $100. They're giving away 2 free stocks right now. So I really appreciate that. It helps out the channel. Thank you for that. There also is a link down there to my Patreon. So if you want to know if I ever buy an NFT or if you want to know what stocks I'm buying, because there are still deals still in the market, you can check out the link down below to my Patreon. Now, NFTs, non-fungible tokens, they've been in the news a lot recently. You can see Jack Dorsey is offering to sell his first tweet as an NFT for the highest bid of $2.5 million. We have different artists building these out, selling for hundreds of thousands of dollars. We're seeing a lot of this art that's being sold right now. You can see Nyan Dogecoin NFT fetches $69,000. And if you're still confused on what this is, it's digital art. So something like this is being sold. Now, you then have possession of the NFT. You can see this is the Nyan Cat by Chris Torres. It sold for $590,000 recently. We have this. The current bid is $3 million. Digital artist Beeple posted a new work of art every day for 5,000 days. And this is a mashup of it. We also have something like this. LeBron James. It's a legendary moment. It's $72,000 and you're buying a moment in time. You're buying a dunk. TikTokers are now selling it. So you can see what she created here for $3,000. She got some Ethereum for that. You also have this, a CryptoPunk, which is being sold for $2 million. This is a different age for sure. Now, Ark Invest posted about what their opinion is on it today. They said the creator's economy's new best friend is non-fungible tokens. So this represents a digital uniqueness. Unlike interchangeable tokens like Bitcoin, NFTs are unique assets. In 2017, NFTs debuted on the Ethereum network with the ERC 721 token standard. One of the first implementations of the standard was a digital collectible game, CryptoKitties. And this allowed players to purchase, collect, breed, and sell virtual cats. Since then, NFTs have evolved to include digital real estate, video game items, digital art, and music. They say despite its rapid growth recently, we believe NFT use is nascent. Today, to monetize digital content, content creators can upload it to Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, Spotify, and other social networks. These centralized platforms then monetize the content with ads or subscriptions, paying content creators a percentage of the profits. By contrast, digital creators can monetize their followings directly with NFTs, selling unique digital content without intermediaries. Last week, for example, EDM music producer 3LAU or Low sold 33 unique tokens for more than $11.6 million. These NFTs redeem for special edition vinyl, unreleased music, and special experiences. Ark believes that NFTs will unlock more valuable for content creators than any platform in history. So I think that they have a good point, right? When you look at NFTs compared to any of these other forms like YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, these creators are not getting vast majority of that ad revenue. For example, YouTube, we pay 45% to YouTube. They pay us 55% for the ads that are run. Now, this is taking it straight to the public, but do a lot of people know how to do this? Are they having to hire people to do this for them? Can a lot of people create this digital content and then put it on a platform or have some way of payment processing to get it? Now, maybe because it's one transaction, it's a little bit easier, but still, you're going to have to use some form of payment unless you know how to get around that. So there's going to be some experience there. Now, what's creating some people to be a little bit worried about this is they think it's kind of like that tulip craze, right? Where people are paying insane amount of money for tulips because they're beautiful and there's really nothing behind them, right? It's just inflated prices. It's a bubble, and then all you need is one needle to pop it. Now, some people just can't wrap their head around this either, right? So we just saw pictures of art that's going up for sale for millions of dollars. The people that are really into the space say it's kind of like having a Mona Lisa, right? If you have the actual Mona Lisa, or if you have some original Monet or any piece of art, you can see it on the wall, and you're gonna have a much different feeling if it's the original versus if it's just a picture of the original. No matter how good that is, even if you can't tell unless you're a professional, there's going to be some difference to that. There's going to be a different weight. That is where a lot of people are saying that these are different than just what we see online, right? Because they're the original, you paid for them. And I think of it kind of as like those studies where they look at where they hand someone a $5 glass of wine and then they hand someone a $5 glass of wine that they say is like $100. Or you can say this about any kind of product like this. Oftentimes, when people think that something is more expensive, they find it better. They think that it tastes better. But it's really the same product. So I kind of think about it that way a little bit too. Maybe it is the same thing, but you just think about it differently. In my opinion, I think Ark is probably a little bit biased because they are trying to always be on the hot items. They're always trying to be in the right space. They're always trying to talk about innovation. And I think that sometimes that might blind them a little bit. Now, of course, they know much more than I do, but I think that for them, it makes more sense to be bullish on NFTs because it's something innovative and it goes towards what they're trying to do, as opposed to provide a lot of value necessarily. Now, I'm not saying that NFTs are worthless or anything like that. I'm just saying that it's more like art. It's more like another asset class that some people are worried could be inflated. Some people are saying that there could also be inflation, right? Some people are saying that they're just going to continue to make more pieces of art like this, which could flood the market, or that eventually maybe the money dries up a little bit because there's a lot of money out there, and then people sell this as one of their first sells, right? Instead of selling a company like Tesla or Amazon or some speculative penny stock, they might sell NFTs because really they paid a really high price for them and they don't do anything. So that is something that people are concerned about. So I just wanted to update you guys on what Ark thinks about NFTs. I wanted to kind of tell you what NFTs were if you haven't heard about them. They're becoming more and more mainstream. I mean, if you hadn't heard about them today, I bet you'll hear about them over the next week or two in some form or fashion, or maybe you'll just notice it when you pull up a web browser or something that there's an article on them. But let me know your thoughts on these down below. I don't plan on purchasing anytime soon. I feel like I have enough stocks to buy at a discount right now, enough other assets I could buy instead of NFTs. But let me know your thoughts. Let me know if you bought one before and how smooth that was. What you got out of it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, there are links down there to BlockFi and to WeBull if you're interested. There's also a link down there to my Patreon so you can see exactly right when I buy and sell a stock. We bought lots of deals last week. Hopefully we'll get some more this week. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.